Alright, let's jump into game number 2 with Elazer trailing one behind. Hopefully this time around no 9 pools. This is not the map to do it on, I don't think. Elazer, the green Zerg player, playing for AT Gaming here in the top, and his opponent Targa playing for Imaginary Gaming here in the bottom, wearing blue colors. As we said, this is more of a traditional map to play your ZVZs on. You have your nice natural base that, you know, these backdoor rocks are exploitable, but that's only in the later stages of the game. Easy to take natural base. Sort of easy to take third base. And, yeah, from that point on, you can play a prolonged roach phase. Mutalisks are also a possibility on this map if you're opening with Ling and Baneling, and I have seen Targa do it on this map before. The Ling Baneling attacks, I mean, trying to delay the third base and transition into Mutas or Roaches and follow up that attack. This time around, Targa will be opening with a hatch first against a 14 pool of Elazer. So Targa definitely getting a slight advantage in terms of expansion timing, but not a huge one. Maybe 1-2 drones advantage, as the difference is minuscule. It's like 30-35 seconds, so that's just about 2 drones worth of production time. And taking a gas before the pool, or at the same time with the pool, roughly. So he definitely wants that link speeds to be out. He will not be playing gasless, as it looks like Elazer, well, if he doesn't take a gas very quickly now, or kind of soon, then he'll probably be opening without a gas and playing with just queens. Which, you know, it's a little bit better if you do this with a hatch first as opposed to pool first, but it doesn't really matter. It's sort of like, do I want to be extra safe, or do I want to take the risk and count on the fact that my opponent will not be 10-pooling me? So Elazer playing gasless will be getting 4 queens, maybe even 5 queens to be frank, or we'll just maybe stay at 3 queens, get an earlier third base. We'll see. Targa on his side of the map, he does have the link speed on the way. That will be done approximately in less than 2 minutes. Slightly less than 2 minutes. And let's see if he adds on a Baneling Nest just about now. He does have the gas for it, and he's continuously mining this. He could also add a Evolution Chamber and just go for the +1 Carapace. Because if your opponent is defending with Banelings of his own and you get +1 Carapace, then you can withstand one more Baneling hit with your Zerglings. Or is Targa going to transition very quickly into lair tech and something else? 5-minute gases being taken by Elazer. That's a good timing for roach-centric play. There is the evolution chamber for Targa, and he is still mining gas. Huh. That's a lot of gas, and I still don't see a Baneling Nest anywhere. Are we going to see a +1 Carapace? Yeah! +1 Carapace. And maybe a lair afterwards? No, a second evolution chamber down here. And the lair started for Elazer, so completely the other way around. Looks like Elazer wants to go into roaches once again. 3 gases is a very good gas income to do it with. The timings with the evolution chamber and the roach warrens line up nicely. Third base being taken by Targa, however. And he's just continuously droning, doing nothing much else. We're probably going to see a lair from Targa as well. There's the Baneling Nest. Whoa! Yeah, I'm definitely smelling some form of aggression here from Targa, relying on that +1 Carapace to help his lings stay alive a little bit longer. He knows the roaches will be in play, however, so I don't know how effective this will be. And I don't know if Elazer knows this is coming, to be quite exact, because there are no spine crawlers going up at the natural base. He's trying to take the third, and without a spine crawler over here, he'll have to rely on roaches. But if you hit really hard with the numbers advantage on your side, if you're Targa right now, you can hit a timing when there's not enough roaches yet out on the field to defend effectively versus the Ling Baning attack. And you can knock out the third, and you can even kill enough roaches to make your opponent vulnerable to a GG, if I do say so myself. And here we go. Ling's trying to stream in. They don't want to risk engaging those roaches head on. But look how many speedlings Targa has been producing, and he's getting 1-1 upgrades for them as well. The lair going up, is he going to take additional gases right now, or is he going to just continuously pump lings? This strategy is very larva heavy, by the way, hence the fast third base for Targa. He's not even using that for mining, just using that as a sort of a macro hatchery. And +1 missile attacks afterwards, realizing that this attack may not work, or we could see a roach baneling all in. Oh, I don't know if this is a good engagement here for Targa. He will lose quite a bit of these lings, but he did get a nice surround on the roaches, and he is demolishing them with those upgrades. The Elazer losing quite a lot of those. You take a look here, 24 roaches lost just for 58 lings. That's what I call a good trade. And the third is vulnerable right now as well. Elazer in a little bit of a trouble over here. And Targa moving on into roach play right afterwards. He's going to drone up the third base. 11 roaches in production, +1 missile attacks, as well as glial reconstitution. Elazer is going to be behind on that. And Targa just abusing his mobility. He's going to get a couple more drones in the main base as well. He may even get the queen. Elazer already positioning it in such a way that it doesn't die, but a couple of drones are going to die here. 6. That's the most that Targa will get for now. But he's already shot himself ahead of Elazer in terms of tech. And in terms of that third timing, I mean, this did not work as well for Targa as he hoped for, because he was hoping to knock out the third base of his opponent. That is evident. Now the drone counts were sort of even. Now Targa has to defend. His army supply is higher than that of his opponent, so Elazer will not be able to make this attack work. And now he realizes, but those roaches cannot escape. They don't oh, actually they have roach speed. Excuse me. So Elazer already got that before Targa. I kind of missed that. But Elazer was lucky to escape with as many roaches as he did. The repeat of game number 1 could have definitely happened, and he cannot fight with these. 9 more roaches on the way for him. Targa, sensing that he's got the larger army, goes back into droning. Sets up a flank to harass the third base with the Zerglings as he occupies the main army of Elazer with his roaches. And so far, no transition here for Targa. Drone counts very similar. And Targa is going to use the good old double-pronged attack technique to put Elazer out of position in order to be able to run by into the third base, but Elazer, too smart for that, already has roaches in position, does have them in position over here, and it chases both of Targa's armies away. Overall, 3 drones died. Not the best, not the worst, but it's better than nothing. And it looks like Targa still paying attention to his opponent's army movements, trying to always catch him in a bad spot. We'll have to pull back from this fight, though, because he does not have the numbers nor the concave, but that's going to change on the low ground. Not the best of positions, couple of free hits in favor of Elazer. This is going to be a close fight. I don't think Elazer can take this one. I think he's going to have to back off, as he will be losing tons of roaches to this, and with reinforcements coming from the close-by hatchery, Starga will push this back. GG, well played, Elazer. GG's out. And concedes the game to Targa, who takes today's finals 2-0.